breaking news today.
Please subscribe and then check notification box to get all breaking news alerts.
After announcing Americans want him for a third term. From buying a home only 3 miles from the White House to use as his shadow government headquarters, to continually breaking federal law by cozying up to foreign dignitaries as a civilian, Obama has been an obsessed irritant when it comes to President Trump and all he is trying to do to fix our country. Obama has even attempted to take over as president on numerous occasions, and it is clear that he craves the attention, power, and prestige that comes with holding the highest office in our country. If there is anything that is more enormous than Barack Hussein Obama's love for Muslims, terrorists and thugs, it would surely be his overinflated ego. For 8 years we had to listen as Obama waxed poetic about himself in every single speech he ever gave. He literally made it a habit to overuse personal pronouns whenever given the opportunity. In addition to setting Olympic-sized records for his incredible ability to use the words "I" and "me" in a single speech, Obama was also the only president in U.S. history to own a selfie stick, and actually use it. He even had someone else take a picture of him taking a picture of himself with his selfie stick. The man was a narcissist that truly made it no secret that he was genuinely in love with himself. When Trump was elected, we all had high hopes that self-obsessed traitor would drive his golf cart into a gator-infested waterway and never be seen or heard from again. That was sadly not the case. Obama is still continuously pushing his re-emergence back into politics, and he stays busy fundraising and zips around the world to break federal law with his meetings with foreign diplomats in order to try and sabotage Trump. So, it is no surprise that Obama fantasizes about a third presidential term, nor that he continuously makes ridiculous public claims that Americans want him to run again. In an interview with David Axelrod, he spoke about Trump's victory fantasy, cockily proclaiming that if it had been him running against Trump he would have won a third term, hands down. CNN reported, "I am confident in this vision because I'm confident that if I had run again and articulated it, I think I could have mobilized a majority of the American people to rally behind it," Obama told his former senior advisor David Axelrod in an interview for the Axe Files podcast, produced by the University of Chicago Institute of Politics and CNN. "I know that in conversations that I've had with people around the country, even some people who disagreed with me, they would say the vision, the direction that you point towards is the right one," Obama said in the interview, which aired Monday. Obama's delusions of grandeur are even more ludicrous than his wife's fashion sense, and we would love to show him just how much. So given the former president's brazen claim, we here at Veteran F decided to dig around, and we found some awesome comments concerning how ordinary Americans feel about Obama running for a third term, and the responses were beyond epic. He's absolutely right. The third term should be 20 years to life in Gitmo. I would rather gouge my eyes out with a Taco Bell spork covered in the contents of a Taco Bell restroom at a truck stop and proceed to myself with a cactus than see that socialist turd get a third term. He can get lost or kiss my garbage along with all involved for 9 years. I would rather have herpes, poison oak, crabs, smash my finger with a hammer, have lunch with the Antichrist, move into my parents' house, and kiss a liberal. I think he needs a life term. He is back to smoking crack. Those are not Americans that want him for a third term. They are terrorists, drug dealers, thugs, illegal aliens and liberal snowflakes. We all knew what was going to happen the first 4 years. Then we had a fixed election for the next 4 years, a third term, hell no. Your puppet master along with his minions lied to you. We the people want nothing, and I mean nothing, to do with you. Obama needs to stop smoking crack in his dressing room. Just threw up in my mouth. Obama is as delusional as the rest of the left. 8 years under the rule of a communist dictatorship is enough. The only jobs he created were for his comrades. It took 6 months and still Trump is pulling weeds planted by Obama. His health care plan is a disaster. There is nothing affordable about paying 5 times as much for less coverage than you had before. Gitmo, waterboard, repeat, rejoice. Change we can believe in. Change our country needs. Obama is delusional and charismatic. His followers all exhibit a mental disorder known as liberalism with a side diagnosis of communism and socialism. No known cure at this time. Research is